All right, everybody, Kenny Smith, Total Force Holdings. Today I get to show y'all a new toy. And that TikTok, this is not a firearm. This is the TASER Pulse. All right, as you can see, it looks like a small handgun. About the size of my hand there. Not very big. To me, this is about the size of a Glock 26. All right. Control-wise, you've only got two. Your on-off switch and your trigger, which is more like a switch than an actual trigger. Notice back here, you got iron sights, bright yellow front, black rear, notched post, much like you would see on a handgun. You've also got back here, when I flip this switch up, you see how you have the green light there? That tells you that the battery is good to go. If it is yellow, you need to change the battery. Also note, when I cut this device on, two things happen. Aside from that light coming on, all right, you might be able to see it. Yeah, you can. There is a white, almost like a weapon mounted light. I don't know, it's not very bright, but this thing doesn't have much range. It doesn't need to be. Also note that right there with that front sight, there's a red laser. That laser is zeroed for where my top dart is going to hit. All right, you notice you've got an electrode and an electrode inside the unit. So what happens is when you activate this unit, there's your light and laser combination there. When you activate this unit, this gives a 30-second ride. Notice how it powers down. It powers down in the middle. All right, that way it's not that initial jolt that was meant to knock them down. This is meant to keep your assailant down. Now it hits them hard again, and then to keep them down. All right, now I'm going to power that down. What this device is meant to do is I put probes in them, and I'm going to show you all the cartridge here in a minute, and I set the device on the ground and allow that 30-second ride to keep my opponent on the ground so that I can get away. And the cool thing about TASER is if it's not a commercial use, like me using this as a security officer probably would be considered a commercial use. It would be that wouldn't cover it on this. But as a private citizen, if you give them within a year a police report saying that this device was used justifiably and lost, they'll send you a new one. But the big thing about this is like that's just a stun gun, which TASER refers to as a drive stun. This is the important part. See them wires right there? All right, make sure the thing's on safe, locks in place, that where your blast door is there. That launches two probes and puts that electricity down into your attacker, knocks them down so you can put the device down and make your getaway. Good tool.